What is up, everybody? My name is Bobo Talks, and today I'm going to be talking about a couple of things in the DC EU news. One being, we're going to take a look at the new sort of image that has been released for the new Batsuit for Justice League. It's going to be based off early concept designs for a statue that is being released, and also discuss some details that you may have already known or may not know about the original Batman script. So if you go on to enjoy this video, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button, as it really does help me out. And be sure to share this news with all your DC friends out there. So yesterday an image was tweeted out, which since then has been deleted from the original source I got this from, but I managed to find it after a bit of searching. They gave us some really cool in-detailed look at the new Batsuit for Justice League based off some early concept designs for this statue. So what we do know about the Batman in Justice League is that he's going to have his standard suit as well as the new tactical suit. And with these new suits in the Justice League film, he's going to be having a bit of extra padding or armor or plating, whatever you want to call it, and you'll mainly be able to see this on his tactical suit. So this does involve a few more pads on various parts of the body, such as like the abs and even a new eyepiece on the tactical suit, which we have seen from previous images, and this is all in order to prepare himself for facing Steppenwolf and the Parademon. So in this image, as well as getting a look at the tactical suit, we also get a look at the standard suit, which is more similar to the Batman vs Superman suit, but still has a few changes. So even though this is an early concept in development preview of the premium statue, it is going to look extremely accurate to what the film suit will look like. So based off these images, I know it's nothing like majorly new, but it is kind of cool to, have a different design look at this suit. I'd love to know what you guys think of the Justice League Batsuits. Do you think they're a bit too armored, or do you think they're just not armored enough? Do you think they're a bit too plated, like some people think they have a bit too much armor to it? Or do you think they haven't changed it enough? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So also in DC news is that in the original Batman script, it seems that the Joker was going to play a role in the Batman film, amongst other villains that were rumored to play a part as well. So this comes from sources familiar with the project, and they said how there were going to be multiple villains that were to star in the movie. Amongst Deathstroke, which we already knew, the Joker was going to be one of them. And this doesn't really surprise me though, to be honest, as I've always thought that, with the Batman movie, there was going to be some kind of cameo from Jared Leto's Joker, and maybe more than a cameo, he might have an actual role to do with the film. And this could have been the case, and still might be the case according to the original script. So recently Mark Hughes has said this about the original script for the Batman. The story for the Batman originally included the assassin Deathstroke as a main villain. Joe Manganiello, which I cannot pronounce the name for the life of me, cast in the role, as well as a few other likely villainous appearances by characters including the Joker, according to sources familiar with the project. Now Jared Leto, who portrayed the Joker in Suicide Squad, has for months expressed his displeasure about the removal of substantial portions of his performance from the final cut of the film, raising questions about whether he would return to the role in future movies. He seems to have softened his stance lately and appears to be interested in a possible return, but whether he will ultimately be part of the Batman or Gotham City Sirens remains to be seen. So with this in mind, guys, would you like to see Jared Leto's Joker in the Batman? Considering that he was meant to be included in the original story for the Batman, I personally would have liked to have seen, and still hope for to see a scene between Ben Affleck's Batman and Jared Leto's Joker, because even though a lot of people out there do not like Jared Leto's Joker, I am in agreement with Jared Leto in the fact that, lots of his footage got cut from the film, and maybe if that footage got included, then maybe a lot of people wouldn't have made their minds up so quickly about him. Now, since Ben Affleck has stepped down for his main director role for the movie and is looking for a partner director, Hughes goes on to talk about how sources close to the Batman are unsure of how the script will be affected as a new director is brought in. So do you think that the script could be completely rewritten or just undergo another revision? I personally really like the whole Arkham Asylum vibe, and how Batman will go throughout Arkham and sort of put each one away throughout each point of the film. I think that would be absolutely brilliant. And maybe Jared Leto's Joker obviously has something to do with that, but Deathstroke being the main villain of the film. As I said, I personally like the idea of the original script for the Batman film. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of kinks to work out now, especially with Ben Affleck kind of stepping back from that role a little bit and partnering up with somebody else. But ultimately, guys, I would love to know what your take on this is. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. And if you aren't actually subscribed to this channel, maybe even consider subscribing to stay up to date with all things DC related. But ultimately, everybody, I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.